right now. I'm so excited to get on here and manifest with you all live. This is so exciting. Okay, welcome everyone. Say hi when you pop on. I got this really cool sign for Christmas that's supposed to light up, but it doesn't, and I'm just realizing I need to move it to the other side of that bookshelf. Hi Paula, Happy New Year to you. Is everyone else loving this day so far? Oh, I don't know about you, but I just woke up so refreshed and revived and got to wake up and go play tennis and go play with my son in the park. It was great. Hi Jody, welcome. Okay, everyone is popping on right now. This is so phenomenal. Okay, so for today, hi Allison, Happy New Year. Oh gosh, you know what? I do have my computer. Here we are. Okay, I'm gonna pull up in my computer so that I can read comments and I can type more quickly. I like to do lives from my mobile because it just feels better to me, but I am going to pull my computer up so I can look at comments, make sure I get these all. Okay, so I want this to be a highly engaged session. It's a manifesting party, right? So here's what happens when we all come together with really positive intentions and really high vibes, and we put our energy into manifesting whatever it is we want. And when we all put our energy in together, just visualize how powerful that is, right? If you have think about a bunch of people standing all out by themselves, doing their own thing and just trying to put their energy into one thing. Now visualize, hey Monique, hi Vicky from Australia, how fabulous. This is so wonderful. It's the second for you already. Okay, so visualize, right, all these people are doing something all by themselves, right? They're putting their energy, they're pouring their energy into something, just one person. Now visualize all these people coming together and pouring their energy into, even if they're focusing on one thing. But if you have, right now we have 12 people on, there are more people popping on every moment. Right now, if you have all these other people putting this energy into this for you, and you're putting your energy into that for them, think about how much more energy and power there is in that. So there is so much energy, so much power, so much more momentum and movement when we all come together and hold space for one another and put energy into manifesting our own desires, and also putting the energy and holding the space for everyone else that's here with us to manifest our desires together. And for replay viewers, you are absolutely not missing out, because the wonderful thing about video is that it actually holds the energy in that. So for replay viewers, you can also get in on this incredible manifesting energy. This is such a fabulous way to start the new year. Technically, this is called circle work, when we all come together and do this. I was part of a women's circle for several years, and it's very powerful manifesting energy. So I'm so excited to be here with you all. For everyone again who's joining, feel free to say hi. This is a high vibe, engaged space, right? So part of engaging is making sure that other people can hold this space for you. So be engaging. When I ask you some questions, hi Christine, yay, you made it, I'm so glad. So when I ask questions, right, feel free to jot. You don't have to put your whole big answer in there, but you are going to be journaling, so you will need to get your journal, but you can put in some of your answers for people to really hold space and help send energy and hold that energy, so that can really amplify your manifestation. And then also I just ask that everyone else is going to be holding the space for you, so I ask that you hold the space for everyone else. This is all goes around in a circle, and when us women get together and put our energy together, we can move freaking mountains. It's amazing. Hey Jess, happy new year to you, love. Oh, I'm so glad you're on here. Jess is one of my mamas. We're on a continuing ongoing group text message with some mamas. She's from my hometown of Portland. Okay, so actually you're not from Portland, but you're close enough. So, all right, loves, you are gonna need your journal. Get a pen that writes really well because we are gonna do some writing. You're gonna want a glass of water. This glass of water is not for drinking yet. So you will also want to get another, water bottle or glass of water. Y'all like my Boss Lady water bottle? That was a Nordstrom Rack score I found a couple weeks ago. I love it. So, have a separate glass of water, but also go get some other water that you can drink throughout as well. And I don't like to tear things out of my journal, but you are going to need a little piece of note paper. So if you have some little sticky notes, or if you feel, thank you, Vicky, I love it too. If you feel comfortable tearing a little page out of your journal, that's totally fine. You're just going to need a little bit, and we're going to do some energy work, magic, manifesting with this in our glass of water towards the end. So make sure you have all of that with you. So I will wait a few moments. When you are all ready, just drop a note and say ready, so I know. I want to make sure that I am not moving on past you guys. I want to make sure you can all follow along and keep along. So in the meantime, who would like a 2018 card pull? Paula is ready. You are on it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go to the live so I can make sure I got all the comments. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Meredith. Hi, Meredith. Meredith is ready. Awesome. Card for Paula. You've got it, Paula. You know what? I'm going to pull from, actually, I'm feeling the angels for you today. Christine would like a card pull as well. You bet, you bet, you bet. Okay, Jody. Okay, not ready, but would love, okay. Oh my God, so many comments. I love it so much. Okay, I think that was Meredith that said this. Why aren't you pulling up all the live comments? What's going on here? Okay, Reagan. You know what, Reagan? I think I asked you a couple weeks ago on a live video how Hawaii was, and I think I got you mixed up with someone else. So I apologize about that. Okay. All right, there are so many requests for card pulls. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to everyone. I think I saw Paula first. I called her first, so I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to do some quick, like, one card general pulls for what you need to know right now, okay? That was an amazing card, but it just flipped over really quick, so we'll see if that comes over again. I think that was my mistake in shuffling. Oh, it was you! Good! I was so glad that I didn't, I've been thinking about it for like 2 weeks. I was like, oh my God, I totally was thinking of someone else. So, because there is actually someone else who I know with a similar name that just moved to Hawaii. Did you just move to Hawaii? Am I totally confused right now? There's a lot of people to keep track of. Okay, Paula Thompson, what do you need to know, love? Paula. Okay, Paula. Okay, you are experiencing a false sense of entrapment right now. You have the ego card. So really what you need to do is just realize that all of the fears that you are feeling and experiencing, they're all just like keeping you entrapped, but it's a false sense of entrapment. You can simply release your fears and move through it. They are keeping you stuck, but your ego is choosing to do that, right? So release the negative and fear-based thoughts. Focus on the positive, right? Start telling yourself positive affirmations, telling yourself positive thoughts. Look towards and find the positive in all things, and eventually that will start to replace the fear-based thoughts, the negative thoughts that are keeping you stuck and where you need to go. So Release the fear, girlfriend. Like, just move forward. And I know we've talked about this before, so this is very strong for you right now. Okay. Kim Filkins. Here's a card pull for you. I haven't seen you for a while, Kim. I hope you had a good holiday. Kim Filkins. What does she need to know right now? Come on. Ah, there you are. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, so you got the Sun card. So amazing things are starting to come to fruition for you. Okay, Paula, that's interesting. We can talk about that. Okay, so this is number 19, which is one of my numbers here. This says you have a happy outcome and really, really good ideas that are leading to success. So continue to follow through and maintain that positive attitude, and things are really looking up for you. Yes, they are. Good, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So you'll have to give me an update. That's wonderful. Okay, Christine Haley. Christine Haley. One clear card. What does Christine need to know right now? What does Christine need to know? These have been taking a while. Here we go. Okay, so you've got some new opportunities coming your way, some, exciting news. So stay positive and, really be true to yourself. Be confident and outgoing in your own uniqueness, your own ability, your own power. Things are really happening for you. So I really like this picture. If you can see, I know there's a little bit of a glare, but it's kind of like, right, she's culminating, she's nurturing these ideas, and really exciting, amazing things are happening for her. So really, stay true. It's kind of like you're pregnant with amazing ideas and possibilities and outcomes. So stay true to yourself. That's what I'm getting really, really clearly. Use your originality, be creative, and allow that energy to flow. That's awesome. And look, there's 19 people on here right now. That's totally 19 and 91 are some of my numbers. I love that so much. Okay, I really am feeling called to pull. I haven't pulled from my Oceanic Tarot deck for a while, so I want to pull some mermaids. Good, Christine, I'm so glad. That's amazing. Authenticity is the best. And when you are really, truly authentic, that's when people are going to really resonate with you. I think I'm new to connecting with you, so I don't actually know what you do, but in whatever it is, it's when you are really, really open and very authentic. That's when people really are called to you and are attracted to you. So, keep on that. It's scary as fuck at first, but keep going. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from my Oceanic Tarot. Monique Alam. Did I pronounce your name right? Monique Alam. Are you still on here? What does Monique need to know right now? I haven't shuffled these cards in a while. I haven't worked with them in a while, so this is really fun. I really wanted to. Okay, so it's actually the Death card, but it's not something to be scared of. This is the end of a phase in new beginnings, right? This is the transformation card. So, yes, I did. I'm pulling right here for you, Monique. This is the transformation card. So you are either just entering or you are about to enter a huge transformation. So really focus on moving through it. Try not to resist it, because when you allow yourself to move through this transformation, you're just going to get through and see so much light. So, and how perfect, like, I really feel like this is your your theme for the year is transformation. So it's pretty freaking incredible. So embrace it. I know it's not always easy, and when you're going through it, 2017 was a huge transformational year for me too. So I get it, but this is an amazing card for you, and you can see here, right? See how the light shining down from above? As you move through it is when everything opens up and becomes so much lighter and so much brighter beyond your wildest dreams. So that's an incredible card. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. Let me see here. Oh my God, there's so many comments here. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. I love this, I love this, I love this. Okay, I want to pull for someone I haven't pulled before for. So, Shannon, did you want a card pull? Were you on there? I'll do a couple more later as well, but okay, I know Meredith asked for a card pull, so Meredith, this is for you. Meredith, what does Meredith need to know right now? One clear card. These are such beautiful cards. And I am a water girl. I love these cards. Okay. Come on, one clear card for Meredith. Please. Or not. Maybe I need to, I'm going to go to the angel cards for you. Okay. Yeah, these feel better for you, Meredith. Yep. There you go. Okay. That flew right out. Okay. So this is talking about, you know, have fun, celebrate the big things, the little things, have fun for yourself. Paula, I'll get to you in just a moment. So this is just really talking about find more joy, like find real, I want to say authentic joy is what's really coming through. Like feel the joy from the inside in your heart and really, really, really allow that joy to just fill your everything that you do. And as you continue to do that, then everything will flow so much more easily, and you have things to celebrate every single day. So really deeply feel from your center, your heart center, that joy, and let that joy fill your whole heart and your whole being with so much happiness and love, and celebrate. And the more you do that, the more incredible things you're gonna have to celebrate. So Meredith, that is for you. Okay, dokie. So what I want to do is I want to get into manifesting. I will do, Luciana, I will do some more card pulls at the end. So I know that there are so many more people on here for card pulls, and I will do them. I want to get to everybody, but I do also want to get going here. So here, let me put these away real quick. I want to do some more card pulls from here. So hopefully we'll do that. This feels like a good deck for you, Luciana. Is it Luciana? Did I say your name right? I hope so. Okay, dokie. Now I know there are a lot of comments here. There we go. They're going the opposite way. Okay, so Paula said, you interpret that as a warning that fears will come up and prompted me to journal. Good. Just move forward. And I wrote, no matter what you think, come up against the positive and know that positivity is truth. Fear is not truth. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Hi, Visa. Okay. All right, so let's get your journals. Luciana, good. I'm glad I pronounced your name right. Let's get your journals at the ready. I'm going to put the cards just to the side here. So I asked a question in here the other day, and this is actually what really prompted this. A few things prompted this. If you haven't, there are a lot of new people here. So I did write a brief post about my story earlier today, because today is the 1-year anniversary of my new year, new life, which I turned into a hashtag actually last year. And it's been a profoundly transformational year. And it's been incredible. It's been the most incredible year. And 2018 is going to just, you know, I consider, so 2017, I went from the muck to the top of the mountain. And in 2018, I will soar. And so really what my passion is in helping women transform and start to live their dream lives, because it's so possible. And the thing for me was like, you know, I did it. I'd been wanting to have a laptop lifestyle for several years, but I had a brick and mortar business that was really successful, and it kept me rooted, and it wasn't the type of business that when I went out of town, I could take it with me. I had to shut my business down, and I really didn't want that. And then so when I got pregnant as a result of a sexual assault, it really forced me to evaluate what I was attracting and creating in my life. And it was when I went on maternity leave that I actually sold that business and moved forth into creating a laptop lifestyle for myself and moving out of Portland, Oregon, which I'd wanted to do for years. Portland's a great city. I know there are some Portlanders in here up there, but I had outgrown Portland and really, really wanted to spread my wings, and I had for several years, and I was really keeping myself stuck. And I'm 6 weeks away from moving to Kauai, my dream of 20 years, which I didn't even let myself verbalize out loud until February. And it'll actually be 1 year from the time I verbalized it out loud to me moving there. Since I have done that, since I have started, I really started this online business and opening up to coaching. I did a lot of this in my brick and mortar business that I had for 11 years, but opening up to the type of coaching and work and service that I provide now. I started this in March. In May, I made my first 5K. I manifested from multiple streams, 15K 2 months later, and I've had consistent 5-figure months all throughout this fall, right? So it's been a very quick period of time, but here's the thing, right? Like, I don't say any of this to brag, and I know a lot of people say this, and this might sound cliche, but I really truly say this to show you what absolutely is possible. So 1 year ago today, at 34 years old, I showed up on my mother's doorstep with my infant son in my arms and my 2 dogs and a moving truck towing my car that was technically in repo at the time, because I had no money and I was facing being homeless. So I purged almost all of my belongings except for my books, my art, and my Le Creuset, and my dad, the family heirloom stuff that I had from my dad, because he passed away 2 years ago in just a couple of days. Actually, I found his body, and that was another part of my transformation. But I literally showed up 1 year ago today with zero money. The only reason I had money was because my godfather, bless his heart, gifted me $1,000 right before I moved down here. That was the only reason I had any money. And, I used that to move down here and to stay in hotels, because I had a 7-month-old and in a Penske with 140 pounds of dogs squished between the bucket seats. I have pictures of that somewhere. They're hilarious. So it took 4 days for us to drive 1,100 miles. And, so it was, I very, very, very much know what it's like to be in the fucking swampland of the soul, and I know what it's like to move through that and climb the mountain and see and reach and taste and feel and live your dreams. And that is my passion, is helping women do the same, because too much, particularly as women, we give our everything away. We give and sacrifice our dreams for our family, for our children, for our bosses, for our employers, and simply because we don't think we're worthy enough. And that is fucking bullshit. So your dreams are non-negotiable. And for me, that was the thing. When I sold my business, my dreams were non-negotiable. I always, always, always held the vision. I didn't always know what it would look like, but I held the vision of what I wanted my life to look like. And I acted in service of it. Even when it felt like it wasn't going to come through, I still held that vision and I acted in service of it. And you know what? A little over a year ago, I had to leave my groceries at the store twice in 1 week because my food stamps hadn't come through when they said they had. So I was so fucking hungry and breastfeeding, solely breastfeeding. He wasn't even eating food yet. If anyone here has breastfed, you know how hungry you get. And I was so freaking hungry, and no one at the grocery store, this is my hometown, the grocery store I'd gone to since I was a little girl, no one. Well, and it's not like I was asking, but I was in such a pity, like, poor me state. I was like, really? I was in a wealthy suburb. Like, no one would even, like, lift up and, like, be like, oh, hey, let me get your groceries, right? And it was like, I was in such a dire state. And, of course, I wouldn't ask anyone for that. And yes, I was in a pity me state, but, like, holy fuck, I was so hungry. And this happened twice in a week. And I just remember walking out to my car, barely being able to keep the tears out of my eyes as I walked out of the grocery store. Not able to bring my groceries. I had to leave them checked and bagged twice in a week. I was so fucking hungry. And it was such an amazing experience when I was at Whole Foods this spring. And a woman in front of me didn't have enough money to buy her groceries. And it was like not even a thing. I was right there and I was able to buy her groceries. And like, I don't at all say this to brag and be like, oh, look at me. I say this because it was like, I know how fucking hungry you can be. And it's not like, no one should ever be like that. And money should never be an issue. Money should never be a reason for why you can't eat. Like, ever. There should never be a reason for why you can't eat. And so, you know, we give so much of ourselves and we sacrifice so much of ourselves. And the one thing that I want each and every one of you to take away is that your dreams and your wants and your desires are not fucking negotiable. They are there for a reason. They are there for you to live your dream life. So quit fucking sacrificing them and your desires for everyone else. That time stops now. We are at January 1st, 2018. There is no more sacrificing your desires, your needs, and your wants for anyone else. Because here's the thing. When you get, yes, Reagan, non fucking negotiable. When you get what you want and your desires and you are living in your purpose and your passion, you have so much more energy and you have more money. You can donate. You can serve so many more people than if you are sacrificing all of your energy. Guess what? Your dreams, your desires, that's your energy. And you're sacrificing it for other people. That stops now. So, and as you stop that, then you can serve more and you can give even more. So the time for all of the sacrificing is done now. We've been taught to sacrifice, and it just doesn't serve anyone. It doesn't serve anyone. And if people are expecting you to sacrifice, then guess what? It might be time to reevaluate the people that you let into your life. And it might be time to reevaluate the capacity in which you let those people life. Yeah, no more free healings because I'm afraid no one will pay. There's a lot right there in that sentence, right? So, you know, it depends. Do you do discovery call type things? Like I do discovery calls, and a lot of people, yes, Mayella, it's your time. No more sacrifice. I do discovery calls with people to see if we're a good fit to work with each other. And here's the thing, I give coaching and every single person leaves a discovery call with divine insight and wisdom on their purpose and their path and what they need to do. So every single person leaves a call gaining something from me. And I'm okay with that. Not everybody likes to give things, but I also, like, for the most part, almost every single person, if they can't afford, if it's not the right time, if they're not in alignment right now, it will be at some point. And regardless, like, I've done a service and I'm okay. Now, your fear that no one is going to pay, that's a mindset issue, Christine. And we're actually going to work on some blocks today as well too. But so you've got some mindset work to do. And then also, what are the wounds that you are emitting, the energetic wounds that you are emitting that are attracting people that just want free stuff from you? So there's a lot going on in that one little question right there, Christine. So a lot of what I talk about, I think you just joined today or yesterday, this group, I talk a lot about healing. And the reason I talk about healing and energy leaks a lot is because we will, when we have wounds that are not healed, those wounds are creating the emotion, or excuse me, they are emitting the emotion that is associated with that wound. And what we put out, we get back to us, right? That's the law of attraction. This is manifesting. So you are manifesting from what you are putting out, even though you probably aren't even aware of what you're putting out, that emotion back to you. So you are putting out the emotion that you continue to get from people who are just wanting free stuff from you or just wanting to take advantage of you. Does that make sense? That is why I talk so much, and when I work with clients like one-on-one or do intensives with people, is I always focus on the healing first, because you get the healing out of the way, you get that done, then you start manifesting like crazy. So yeah, let the tears come. Let the tears come. Yes, let's heal those wounds. So here's the thing, is feeling emotions is important. Emotions are energy in motion, right? So if you have a river or a creek, right, the river of emotions, we'll say, and that river comes to a dam, and those emotions can no longer flow, what happens to water after it's been sitting there for a long time? Right? If you think about a dam or a pond or whatever, or something, water that's just not moving, it's stagnant. What happens? It gets fucking gross, doesn't it? Right? Like becomes a home for mosquitoes, and all this like sludge starts growing and like the foam, and it's totally gross and disgusting. That is literally what is happening inside your body. And so particularly for like womb healing, this is where like endometriosis, PCOS, most period problems, fibroids, like that is just, all that shit is stuck. And your womb is your seat of emotions. So you will hear me talk about womb healing, right? And this is, a big part of it, right? Like that, your womb is your seat of emotions, but is also your center of creation. So if you don't let your emotions flow, they are going to sit there and be stagnant, and they are going to suppress your creative energy. So this is probably why, like, if you're really good at manifesting a free cup of coffee or $5 here or there, but bigger things, right? Like dream jobs, partners, babies, like money more than $5, then you are, yeah, good, Christine, that's amazing. Then it's because you have all this stuff that's stuck and stagnant and is suppressing that manifesting energy. So very important to heal all of that shit and let those emotions flow. So we may very well hit up on some emotions today for everybody, and it's a good thing. All right, let's get started. Get your journals out. Now, I started talking about this, and then I'm really good at going off on tangents, if you haven't noticed. But they're always really good, and I am also very good. Those of you who have been with me for a while know that I tend to take things to the next level. So we'll be doing some of that today too. You're welcome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and date. Today's date is January 1st, whoop, whoop, 2018. I love that. Okay, so I asked this in the group the other day, what are you manifesting in 2018? And I'm actually gonna pull that post up because I want to, well, I don't even need to. There were a ton of responses on there. And yeah, that's just gonna take too long to pull up, so I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah, okay, awesome, Christine, awesome. Of course you can do it with something else, you just are telling yourself that you can't, Christine. Okay, that's mindset work. Okay, so when I asked the other day, what are you manifesting for 2018? A lot of people said, you said incredible things, right? Financial freedom, financial security, your dream house. But I don't think there was anyone that was very specific. So, Shannon, I totally understand. Where are you? You must be in the UK. I am, I don't know, probably we'll go about another hour or so. I didn't have a time frame for this. I am known to ramble, and I just really wanted to give you guys a big, huge service. We are just getting started with like writing down and doing everything. The replay will be up for you, Shannon, if you do have to go to bed. I totally understand the night feeding. So I totally understand, but the replay will be up if you do have to go. So I know it's late for you. Okay. Oh, you're in Austria. Awesome. Oh yeah, we private messaged before. That's right. I love it. Okay. Totally understand if you have to go. I imagine we'll probably go for another hour. Okay. So what I want to do is I want you to write down what you are manifesting for 2018, and we're going to do this in a different format, right? So I want you to write about, we'll start with a lot of people talk about money, right? So we'll start with, what is your wealth going to look like? What are you manifesting money-wise for 2018? And I want you to get specific, right? Financial freedom is amazing, but what is financial freedom? Is it an extra, $3,000 a month? Is it an extra $5,000 a month? Is it $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month? What is it for you? And then I want you to kind of break it down, right? Where is it coming from? Now, it doesn't have to be, go ahead and start journaling. That's good, Melissa, I love it. So go ahead and start journaling while I write, but you're going to write about your wealth. What are you manifesting for your wealth? Just your income, your money in 2018. And I want you to kind of break it down. Where is it all coming from, right? Are you getting unexpected checks in the mail? Is it from your business solely? How much is coming from your husband? Break it down. These do not have to be set specifics, but this is to expand and show your mind how much money can come from all sorts of different places, right? So I actually have already done this exercise, but I'm going to give you a couple minutes to journal on just your wealth. How much are you making per year? How much are you making per month? And where is that money coming from? So go ahead and take a couple moments. You're already stuck, Vicky. Where are you stuck? Where are you stuck? Vicky and Christine, are you stuck with how much money you're going to make? Or are you stuck with where money can come from? Do you ladies work for yourselves? A little of both. Okay. So Christine and anyone else who's stuck, here's a question for you. Why can't money flow from multiple sources? Okay, Vicky. Do you have a husband? Is he working? What's going on? Could you start working in 2018? Could you start a business? Yes, you can. Why is having multiple sources of income exhausting? You could have, for instance, I have one business. I have courses for sale on my website. I have one-on-one coaching that I do. I have a mastermind that I'm releasing. I have an app that I'm developing, so that's going to be another source of income. And I'm publishing a book this year, so that's going to be another source of income. This is all stuff that's been developing for a while, right? But you don't have to have multiple sources of income. But where can money come from for you? Do you, Christine, do you have a business? Okay. Paula, that's beautiful specificity. The thing with being specific is that you tell the universe what it is you want, right? So you could get a check for $100,000, but that $100,000 might be because a loved one died, right? So there's a fear that a lot of people have that big money only comes from horrible things happening. So this is why I want you to get specific. Okay, Vicky, why don't you believe in yourself? So there's just a lot of, so you're just, and I was here for a while, so this is, oh, Shannon, so I am just kind of going off with some people in their comments here because they're getting stuck on where they can actually get some income from. So Vicky, you've got some mindset work to do, honey. So there's ultimately a back, particularly where was your back? Like if it was lower back, that your back injury, that's where family and your roots and your security and your stability and your loved ones all stem from. So there's a lot of imbalance going on there, right? And that is really important to strengthen for your manifesting energy. Yeah. So you're, okay, good, Christine. I don't even remember what I said, but I'm glad I nailed it. I channel a lot of stuff in, so I don't always remember what I say. Christine, why are you so tired? These are journaling prompts for you. Why are you so tired? Paulette, how can you come up with more sources? That's a journaling prompt for you. So Paulette, how can you come up with more sources? Right? You don't have to. You could, if you have a 9-to-5, you could get a big promotion from that. People can, reach out. I got offered a job Saturday. I've always been offered jobs. So people can just randomly come out and offer you an amazing opportunity. Like that happens. I made a phone call to go get myself a massage and the lady offered me a job. Like, okay, awesome, Jody. That's beautiful. So manifest that. Now, and Jody, for you to get, so Jody says, I would love a 3-day-a-week job with a schedule that fits pickup and drop-off times of school, that pays all my bills, and an extra $1,500 for all my other wants. Now, Jody, that is beautiful specificity. And now let's get even more specific. Do you want that to be a physically exerting job? Do you want it to be a job where you sit behind a desk? Do you want it to be an admin job? What are the things that you want? Do you want to work with really positive people in an uplifting environment? Or do you want to work in a really high-paced environment? Either way, it can be high-paced. Do you want it to be in an environment with a bunch of negative people that suck your energy? And even 3 days a week is too much. So, right? So you see how you can always get more and more specific? Beautiful, Kim. You're manifesting 5-figure months for all of 2018 just from your acupuncture business. That's beautiful. How many clients a week are you seeing in this business? Allison says, I want 5 clients per month to purchase your French business incubator course from 1,600 pounds or euros. I also want to grow my membership community to 1,000 members. Yeah, beautiful. See, that's beautiful specificity. Now, Allison, is that going to be really easy or is that going to be hard to do? See how we can always get more specific? Okay, Paula, I have a 9-to-5 job. I don't feel free. That's why I really like the different sources idea. Okay, do you want a different, or a 9-to-6 job? Do you want a different job, Paulette? Do you want to start your own? Do you, right? So there's always more. How would you, do you love your job, but would you like to see changes in it? Would you like to not be so tied down? Would you like more freedom? Oh, good, Christine. She's coming up with so many ideas. This is wonderful. You guys are awesome. Jody, yeah. Okay, so get very specific. And this is one of my earliest manifesting stories for you. This happened when I was 20 years old. I'm 35 now. Wait. Oh my God, I'm going to be 36 next month. Okay, so I lost a year there. So I am, good, Paulette, awesome. So what type of business? Get very, very specific, right? So when I was 20 years old, I was having lunch or dinner or lunch with a friend, and I had that old StarTAC, Motorola StarTAC cell phone, right? It had the screen that was like this big. And I was sitting at dinner with a friend, and I was telling him everything I wanted to do. Back in those days, like I had dreadlocks, I was a stoner. I don't care about weed at all anymore. I haven't done it for years, but it was really important. I really wanted to live out in the country. I lived in Portland, Oregon, wanted to live out in the country. I still remember the restaurant. I was at Garbanzo's on West Burnside, excuse me, and which Garbanzo's doesn't exist anymore, but no, it was Lovejoy, excuse me. So I was sitting there saying, I want to live out in the country. I want a male roommate. I want to be able to grow pot. I want to be able to work from home. This was almost 16 years ago. Like a lot of people didn't even have internet in their house still, right? And it was like AOL dial-up internet. This is how long ago that was. I wanted to be able to work from home. I'm just realizing I've wanted to work from home forever. I wanted to, all these things, like all this stuff. And before I was even done sharing everything that I wanted, I was just finishing my last sentence, my StarTAC Motorola started ringing, and it was a job offer giving me every single thing I had just asked for. I was living out in the country. I was a care provider for a quadriplegic, a living care provider for a quadriplegic for a year. We grew weed because he needed weed medicinally. I was able to do all the things that I wanted, that I literally had just said, and it was so specific and so clear from all these tiny, minute little details. So get very specific, right? Because you can have everything you're saying right here, and then all this other like yucky shit come along with it. Like Jody, right? We talked about like working in a really negative workplace where you're just drained, right? So this is where you want to get really clear on who are you surrounding yourself with, right? Like it's so specific and clear on everything. Silva method. Oh, I'm not familiar with the Silva method. Okay, Christine, see, that's so much better, right? And you can always go down. Betsy wants to build her wine business to be able to stay at home and blog about mental health and make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. That's amazing. That should be very, very easily done. Like easily. Wine business? Girl. Totally. Okay, you guys, that's awesome. So this was money. Yeah, Paula, see? Everything. Wealth comes in so many ways. You could literally call to book a massage and get a job offer. That happened to me the other day. It was hilarious. I didn't get a massage. I went into one of those salt pod things. Yes, Kim, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. When will your husband retire? Get specific, right? Okay, so let's move on. So this was wealth. Now let's journal about, manifest what is going to happen for your health this year. So spend a couple minutes, and again, get very specific. If you want to, by October, beautiful, Kim, beautiful. So what are you manifesting for your health this year? And if it's lose 10 pounds, is it going to be lose 10 pounds easily? Is it going to be lose 10 pounds by kicking my ass every single day at the gym, right? Like how difficult, how hard is it going to be? Is it going to be enjoyable? Is it going to be easy? Is it, you know, getting pregnant? Is it whatever it is, right? Be, again, very positive. So, I do want to take a moment to talk about language. I was actually coaching someone on manifesting language earlier today, and I've seen some of this in here already. So keep it positive, right? It's okay to acknowledge, like, you know, more negative emotions, that's stuff as things come up, right? This is just, that's an opportunity to heal. But I want you to say, I want $10,000 a month easily and effortlessly, you know, from positive clients that I really enjoy getting to get together and talk with every single week or day or whatever it is, right? Keep it all very positive. So if you say, you know, I want to make $10,000 a month without, you know, high maintenance clients, or without, you know, people that drain my energy. If you say whatever you focus on, if you focus on people that drain your energy, then that's what you're going to get, even though you say the without, right? So it's like a negative thing wherever you're focusing. If you're focusing on people that drain your energy, no matter if you say with or without, that's what you're going to get. So if you say 2016, Allison, girl. 2 years ago. You're hilarious. So if you keep it positive, right? Like keep the things positive. And if you, one way you can do this is you can even write a list of all the things you don't want, and then turn it around and then rewrite your story. Ultimately, what you're doing is you're writing your story for 2018. So if you write a list, I'm going to use my client notebook here, because I don't like using my personal journal for this. So write a list. And I'm just scribbling really quickly so you see this. Put a line, or take a piece of paper, put a line through the middle, and on the left, do this first. Make a list of everything you don't want. This is something extra for you to do, right? Where I'm not going to take the time unless you want to do it while we're moving on, that's fine. Make a list of everything you do not want in the left column, and then after you've written that, then go through into the right column and just change everything to the positive, and then go and get your journal and write everything out using that positive, and that is what you want. Good, Betsy. She'll lose 35 pounds effortlessly by maintaining a healthy diet by June 1st. Perfect. How about by maintaining a healthy diet and mindset? A healthy diet, lifestyle, and mindset. I will lose 35 pounds effortlessly by maintaining a healthy diet, lifestyle, mindset, and by feeling really good and nurtured and abundant. Right? Because sometimes a lot of people, you know, when they're losing weight, yes, mindset. When they're losing weight, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't eat anything, yada, 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 yada. I'm so restricted and I can't eat this. I just started Avery because I have a lot of inflammation since my pregnancy. I started a GAPS diet, which is very restrictive, but I'm also like, oh my gosh, like I feel so amazing, you know, yada, yada, yada. Okay, awesome, Kim. Perfect. Yeah, your chronic knee pain will disappear. Absolutely. The nutritional therapist in me wants to say make sure you're getting your omega-3 essential fatty acids for your anti-inflammatory prostaglandins. Okay, moving on. Who else? What are you manifesting for your health this year, right? As you share, you allow all of us to hold all of this space for you. So for me, I am going to, good, Kim. I can't not say it. Yes, a healthy relationship with food. That's amazing, Betsy. Beautiful. Do you see how you can always go deeper with this? And it makes it more clear, right? And now you know what you're focusing on too. Because where your focus goes, your energy flows. That's awesome. Okay. So now, I keep messing with my hair. Every time I look down, it goes my face. Okay. So now, okay, Christine, she's going to easily maintain an anti-inflammatory diet, release 80 pounds of weight to reach and maintain my ideal weight easily. Yes. Yeah, totally, Kim. Yeah, absolutely, Melissa. And you know, you guys, so often inflammation is stored emotions as well as what we're putting in our body, what we're saying to ourselves, and what we are, you know, putting in and on our bodies. Okay. Yeah, see, Paula, this is beautiful. Paula says, I will reduce my weight by 40 pounds easily and effortlessly while making sure I feel nurtured and cared for. I will live the vital, high energized, fun life I envision for myself and my grandson. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Christine will consistently meditate and do self-healing. What is consistent, Christine? Shannon says, I will be at 18% body fat by April. It will come with ease and flow, and I will inspire more mamas to use sustainable and healthy ways to change their diet and mindset to achieve their goals. I love it, love it, love it. And it's all, so much of it through gut health. I know you know that. That's why I said that. Love it. That's beautiful. You guys are so amazing. Vicky will heal her adrenal fatigue. Yes. She will be constantly strengthening her body, mind, and spirit. She will embrace her inner goddess. Oh my God, my heart just melted. Yes, Vicky, I love that. I love that. You guys are so amazing. Christine is going to meditate daily. One of the meditations includes pranic self-healing, so that would be daily, as well as the anti-aging protocol. Yeah, anti-inflammation everywhere. Yes. Nicole, weirdest thing, I am using my journal to do these awesome exercises. I just realized I had been writing in my journal holding it upside down. My goal is to stop fighting with my body, accept it as beautiful, and only give it nutritious foods. Good, good, good. Well, maybe, that is so funny. Nicole, maybe just being gentle with yourself for writing with it upside down is the first start to that. I love that. That's so funny. Jamie Lou. Yes, 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 you will completely heal from PTSD, trauma, and anxiety. That's awesome. I know, Shannon. It's all about that gut health. Okay, she will delve deeply into your feminine flow and use this energy to allow more abundance. Yes, 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 you will. It's amazing. Oh, we're going to do some more feminine healing in here soon, too. I love it. Okay, you guys are amazing. Okay, so we've done health and wealth. Now let's do our home. What are you manifesting for your home, your dream home? Are you planning on moving? Is there something you want to do with your house? What is it? I'm manifesting my dream home right now as we speak, actually. So go ahead and journal for a couple minutes. What are you manifesting for your dream home? Yes, Jody is also only going to allow things into her mental energy that is in your highest good. Yes, that is amazing. Okay. Beautiful, Colette will move into her dream home this year, a house full of light with a big garden with lots of flowers. What does your house look like? Paula, I did not find a home when I went there last. I was scoping for the area of the island I want to move into. I found my dream home on Craigslist the other day, and I sent a thing. Actually, the home is my dream home. The location is not my dream location. So every time I go on Craigslist, I see something closer to what I actually want. So, Betsy, that's beautiful. Where is your dream home gonna be? It's gonna be on the beach. Okay, what's it gonna look like? How many bedrooms? I am manifesting, I'll share with you. This was just really quickly. I created my vision board last night. My dream home that I took a picture of in Hanalei Bay is on my vision board. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath, furnished, high-end, beautiful, lots of natural light. An easy 2-block walk to the surfing beach bay right there in Hanalei. A fenced yard. It's with very friendly, non-smoking neighbors. The dogs are very, very happy and they're welcome, and it's going to cost $3,500 with all utilities included, which is a steal for there. Manifesting our dream home, a log cabin with 5 acres of land and a stream, pond. Yes, 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 that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Kim. I love it. I'm also going to say that I have very strong Wi-Fi. My cell service worked well while I was there, but the Wi-Fi in the resort I stayed at did not work so well. So I'm going to have very strong Wi-Fi in my house, so it'll be much stronger. It's like a cottage house. Yeah. 3 bedrooms, 2-storied. Perfect, Paulette. That's beautiful. I love all of this. This is all so much fun. How much is it going to cost, everybody? That's a big one. How much is it all going to cost? What are your neighbors like? What is the town going to be like? There's always more specifics to get to, but this is, again, what you tell the universe that you are wanting, right? I found my gorgeous, beautiful, God, it's a gorgeous dream home the other day. It's just not exactly in the area of Kauai that I want to be on. It's actually away, you can see from the subdivision the ocean, but it's up on the hill, and I'd have to drive to the beach, and I really want to be able to walk to the beach. And I really want to be able to walk Owen to daycare, childcare, preschool. So, yes. Okay, that is gorgeous. Where do I want to go now? Pull out my notes here. Okay, relationships. What are you manifesting for your relationships for this year? For me, I have, I've been doing a lot of healing around my relationships with men. I started that, even before I got raped, but then that, obviously put a lot of stuff in motion and brought a lot of emotion and stuff to the surface. So I've been healing from that, and my relationships with men have gotten a lot better. I've been doing a lot of that. So I am excited to start dating again once I move to Hawaii. And so I have a lot that I'm manifesting, particularly in my relationships with men. But what are you manifesting for your relationships? It could be relationships you have already. If you want to see shifts, changes, or improvements. And then also for relationships that, you haven't cultivated yet, but will and intend to in 2018. What will those look like?
Okay, Christine, this is a really good question. Okay, Christine asks, how do I work through all the buts when I'm journaling about manifesting? For example, with the house, we wanted a log cabin, but it was too far from where we work, and hubby is set on retiring from this job. So found a version of our dream home here. I find myself always coming up with buts. What you are doing is you are sacrificing your dreams. Stop it. I say that very lovingly, but that's what you're doing ultimately, is you're sacrificing your dream for your butts, right? And for all these external things that you see right now. Your job is not to see how everything is going to happen. Your job is to, you can tell, good. Your job is to put out what it is that you want. And as you say, but you are ultimately talking yourself out of your dreams, right? And you're saying, well, that's negotiable, but I can't see this. I want to make $10,000 a month, but I can't see how that's going to happen. You can immediately cancel that out, right? I use money as an example because everyone can relate to that. So the buts come from your ego, and it comes from your mindset. And we're actually, after we do this, we're going to do a little bit of work on removing these blocks, okay? Yeah, you've always done that. And how's that worked out for you? I totally say that with love, but I know it hasn't worked out that well for you. Right? So ultimately it's ego and it's fear that's holding you back and keeping you back from that. Betsy, I love that you call him your handsome and your fireman. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Okay. Let's do one more minute because I want to finish what I was writing and then we'll move on. Okay. Okay. So, now with all of this, with all of everything you've written down in all these areas, it's always this or something better, right? There is no more sacrificing. It's this or something better with whatever you're manifesting, right? So you can say this, but maybe, if you don't get your, your 2-storied cottage out in the country, maybe it's a 4-bedroom on 15 acres, with a butler. I mean, who knows, right? Like, with an already built-in garden, with whatever, right? Maybe it's something better in your mind, right? It's always this or something better that you are allowing and open to receiving into your life. So what I want you to do after this, not right now, but after this, is I want you to go through and I want you to take all of this and write it into a story and say, start it with, I am open to this and this and this, and write everything out in a story. And then as you finish it, then you say, this or something better. Thank you, right? So I'm just gonna write this here. Start with. Okay, there you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So it's always this or something better. I am open to receiving $10,000 a month easily and effortlessly, and, you know, dropping 35 pounds while maintaining a healthy relationship with food and, you know, feeling nurtured and cared for and whatever, you know, whatever it is. So also when we're talking about your relationship, what is your relationship with yourself going to be like in 2018? So go ahead and take a moment to journal on that too. What is your relationship with yourself going to be? Okay. Under what category should I write having a baby this year? You could put that under your health. You can make that its own category too. You can always create more categories for yourself. You can go off, you know, this is just kind of a framework here. The key point is that I wanted you to really get very specific on everything that you are creating and manifesting for yourself here. So you can make your own category for baby if you like. And talk all about your pregnancy, how easy it's going to get pregnant, how your pregnancy is going to feel, how you're not even going to have morning sickness, and you know, your pregnancy is going to be just so smooth and flawless, and your labor is going to be right at 40 weeks, right on the due date, whatever it is, right? And you know, if you want medication, then you know, you have your medication. If you want an unmedicated labor and delivery, then it's totally unmedicated. You don't even tear. You have a quick, speedy recovery, all of that. You can totally make that your own category. Okay. You guys ready to move on? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Say ready, whatever, if you are ready to move forward, because what we're going to do now is we're going to start working on all these blocks and the resistance that you have to this. I love hearts. Okie dokie. So, what we're going to do now is talk about why? Oh, I'm still getting hearts. I love hearts. Okay. As you read through, so what I want you to do is I want you to go through and read through everything you just wrote. And I want you to take a moment to acknowledge, yes, Vicky, unconditional love of all aspects of yourself. Yes. Sarah, you finally made it. Yay, I'm so excited. You'll definitely want to watch the replay because we've gone through a lot. It's been over an hour. We've gone through a lot. We're just getting started on going through our blocks. So what I want, I'm still getting hearts. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's stuck on the heart button, but I love it. Okay, so I want you to go through, read through everything you just wrote, and listen to the little voice that says, oh yeah, that'll never happen, or whatever, and just make a little note of what it's actually saying, right? And where it's saying that. So it can be off in the little margins, because these are the blocks that you have that need to be worked through. Okay, so what are the blocks? So take a moment to just read through everything and make a note of what all the blocks are. You're so welcome, Sarah. And don't judge yourself for the blocks that come up. Acknowledge them, right? These are shadow parts, and the way you heal is by shining the light on your shadow. And what comes up is how. That is not your responsibility. So what we're going to do is we're going to move forward from this, right? We're going to work through this. So Allison, if I hit my sales membership goals, it's like $62,000 a month, which seems insanely high. Why is that? Why aren't you worthy of that, Allison? Shannon, is it your responsibility to know every step of the way? Write that down, journal on that. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I've been having a lot of fun with my haircut. Okay. What are some of the other blocks that people are coming up with? Do you always have to know every single step of the way? When you look at going back to college, do you know what every single day is going to look like? And every test and everything? No. Jody, can I even have this? Well, that's a journaling question for you. Jamie Lou, why is I feel resistance when I write a number down, like $10,000 per month? Okay, so what is that resistance? Does it just feel like a block? Why aren't you worthy of $10,000 a month? Do other people make $10,000 a month? If other people can, why can't you? Kim, why is it scary to charge more money? Christine, does every single person that creates a course come up with all of the ideas? Are they all brand new ideas that no one has ever done before? What is so scary about people wanting what you already have, Christine? Is it greedy to want more? Is it? If you get more money, how does it serve? This is for everyone to journal on. How does it serve others for you to make more money? I know they are, Betsy. Betsy says they're great questions. How does it serve others for you to make more money? More money means you can help others. Absolutely it does, Kim. Jamie Lou, okay, you come from poverty. Great. Does that mean that you have to spend your entire life in poverty? Venus, do you want a better relationship with your husband? Christine, I already have so much, it's greedy to want more. Didn't I just talk about that? How is you having more helpful to others? By me making more money, I am able to inspire you to let you see what's possible. By me consistently making $10,000 a month, and that's easy, right? What I am manifesting for this year is $500,000 for this year. And you know what? Well, but Jamie Lou, are you really betraying your family from becoming prosperous? These are just sources, or by becoming prosperous, these are just stories that you're telling yourself. Well, Paula, what is so great about you?
So I want you to write down a list of 10 amazing things that are amazing about you. What is so amazing about you that you get to have this dream home? And what this is doing, this is a lot for this workshop, but this shows you how much of the what blocks are there and what really needs to be worked through. So you know, we will do a little bit here, but I do need to start wrapping this up. So we'll do a little bit of working through your blocks here. Well, actually, what I'm going to do, oh my God, Christine, this is such an old story. I'll get to you in just a minute. What I'm going to do, actually, instead of journaling and working and shifting, is we're going to do an exercise, an energy work exercise to actually pull out these blocks. Coaching is already saturated and I'm just getting a late start. How can I get it all done before we try to get pregnant again? Feel like everything has a deadline that induces stress. Reach a weight by this time, reach a money goal, and a work from home goal before this time. Why does everything have to have a time limit? Hey, Steph, welcome. Why, Christine, why does everything have to have a time limit? And for real, like, are there people that you know you are meant to serve? Like, there are people that are literally just waiting for you to start your business. I promise you that. One of my clients, she was actually working with a business coach for several months and didn't have any clients. In 1 month, she has 7 clients. We're only on our 2nd month of working together now, right? Like, it's just, yeah, it all starts with energy work. Because if you don't do the energy work, then, you know, and the inner work, then no strategy or anything's going to work for you. That's how my clients get such massive results. So that's a perfect segue. So I will let you all know that enrollment in my Divine Wayfinder Mastermind is officially open. So if you guys want to do some deep healing and start living your dream life and actually see it happen and start living it this year, then PM me, because this is an amazing, it's part one-on-one, part group, incredible high vibe mastermind program. We do have to have a conversation. It's just not open for everybody. I just want to make sure that you're a right fit and that the program is a right fit for where you are. But right now, it actually starts in April. Right now, there are 2 early bird bonuses that you can choose from. You can either get a 50% discount, $1,000 savings, and come hang out with me on the beach in an incredibly high vibe, luxurious house in La Jolla in just a few weeks. And spend an entire day together. I will be doing hands-on healing. You're going to get some freaking amazing swag and map out your entire dream life and how it's actually going to happen, and get divine insight and wisdom, and just have so much fucking motivation and have 0 blocks remaining to move forward and create that. That is, yes, Paula, exactly. So La Jolla is freaking amazing, and I'm so excited for the San Diego VIP day. So if you guys want to talk about, you don't have to join the mastermind to come to the VIP day. If either of those sound interesting to you, feel free to let me know. But if you do combine the VIP day with the mastermind, you can save $1,000. Or if you sign up by the end of January, you can have a 3-hour VIP session with me, which is, the price of that is going up to $1,500. Right now it's $800. So either way, like, you're getting a fucking phenomenal steal, and we will be doing, we will get rid of just so much healing in either one of those. So feel free to send me a PM and we can set up a time to talk and get all that started. But I just wanted to let you know it's officially open, and then you get 24/7 Voxer support from me from the moment either your intensive or the San Diego VIP day starts, and that totals about 9 months of support. Shannon, yes, let me make a note to PM you the details. Do you want the details for the mastermind too? I know we messaged about San Diego before already. PM Shannon Rose. Details. Okay, I did write that down. Sometimes I forget, but I wrote it down. If I write it down, I won't forget. I will PM you. I know it's in the middle of the night for you too. Okay. So, if you want almost a full year support,
at like a ridiculously, I actually have to honestly say it's kind of a pretty ridiculous rate for what you're getting, then let's talk and let's get you signed up. I know you have to go to bed, Shannon. Thank you so much for being here. It's the middle of the night for you. I'm so glad you were here, and I will send you a PM. I have a discovery call after this, so you'll be asleep. So I'll send you a PM today. Okay. So what I want to do, because there are a lot of blocks here, and I just wanted to throw that all out because it was a perfect time to talk about all of that. Because we will completely shift and change your mindset and your everything and make everything happen for you this year, just like I made everything happen for me last year. So where in your body do you feel this resistance? So what I want you to do is go ahead and read through your story again. This time you don't need to make a note of the blocks because you're already there, but I want you to feel where in your body does this resistance to $10,000 for Jamie Lou, where does that resistance to $10,000, where do you feel it in your body? So go ahead and take a moment to feel where that resistance lives in your body. In your stomach, yeah. Yep, right in your solar plexus. I was just going to say, in response to Jamie Lou's, oftentimes it's in your stomach or your solar plexus, but people feel it everywhere, in their chest, in their heart, in their head, and you can feel resistance to different things in there. So now that you've got that, whether it's back here in your solar plexus, wherever it is, I want you to grab it and literally start to pull it out. Is it in your back? Wherever it is, find it. Find where you can grab it and literally just start to pull it out. And you'll probably have to continue pulling. A lot of times it's kind of like a thick rope. It might feel like a cement block. Sometimes it can be kind of mucky as well. Like it'll feel like mud. If that's the case, you can visualize yourself holding a pitcher and scoop it out. And whatever you're pulling out, put it in a basket right in front of you. So just pull, pull, pull. And we're going to do kind of the Cliff's Notes version because of time, but this is still going to be very powerful for you. So these can take quite a bit of time. I mean, I think I took one, it took about 30 minutes to pull out one time. Pouring mud and muck into a 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, yuck. Totally, Paula. Oh, wow. Sarah says it makes her belly churn when you do this. Yeah. Yeah, Venus in your root and solar plexus. That doesn't surprise me. Just from, you know, because we've worked together some before, so. Diana, we're doing some energy work right now. Diana, did you just pop on? Allison is gagging. Yeah, yeah. This is great. You're feeling a lot of electricity and yawning. Okay, so Allison brings up a really good point. So yawning is energy shifting. Diana, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we've been on here for about an hour and a half already. You will definitely want to watch the replay. This is freaking phenomenal. Maybe I should turn this into a training. I wasn't going to. I'm just going to leave it up here for you guys. Maybe I'll turn it into a freebie. You know, opt-in thing. I have my ancestral healing as that right now because that's really powerful. If you guys, there's a lot of new people here. If you haven't done my ancestral healing, you definitely will want to do that. You can search in the search box for the ancestral healing video in here because that's another thing you're going to want to really do. You're welcome, Diana. Okay. So Diana, what you can do is Well, Allison, it could also be that it's the middle of the night for you in France as well. I love that we have people all over the world here. What, I don't know what course you were talking about. Oh, is there ancestral healing? My ancestral healing is on YouTube, yeah. There are probably others too. And don't miss the yoni tea, yep. Yeah, you can just type in the search bar ancestral healing and you'll see that. It's also on my YouTube channel as well. So Diana, people are, what they're doing is pulling out their energy. If you guys have all of your resistance, your blocks pulled out, let me know. So you're gonna literally pull it in a bucket in front of you. Diana, you're definitely gonna want to watch the replay on this. Okay. So give me some hearts, thumbs up if you are ready to move forward and really release this shit that you are pulling out of your body. Pardon my French. Just kidding. It's not French. You gotta do this in your room or bathroom later, Paula. Okay. You can do it here. Just visualize it in a bucket. Sometimes if it's really mucky, I will visualize myself putting on like black patent leather gloves and like pull that gunk out. But you can certainly definitely do that later. If you do it in the bathroom, you could even do it in the shower and visualize all the stuff going down the drain. And then take a shower. Allison, that's so funny. I'm so good at corny jokes. That's hilarious. Your hand is feeling weak. Jamie, are you still pulling stuff out? You are still pulling stuff out. Okay. Keep pulling. Stuff can take a while. And what I might do is, well, move on a little bit. So what you're going to do now, Jamie Lee, you're a bit nauseous. Okay. You can come back and finish this if you want to. So what, with everyone, with your basket, now you've got this basket of shit that you've just pulled out of your body. Put a lid on it. And now, because this is all, I'm trying to think of how I want you to do this. There's a few different ways I will do this, but what you can do is you can kind of, this is all energy, so you can compress this a little bit, right? And just hold this basket up. It's energy, so you can hold it. It's not too strong for you. You've been carrying it around forever, right? And you can compress it so it's smaller, it's not so big. So I want you to hold it up. And in your mind's eye, take a deep breath and say to this basket and this energy and this block and say, I thank you for your service. I no longer need you. And I release you. And as you release it, visualize this basket just floating up. And take a deep breath. And as you breathe, you feel the warm, familiar presence of two angels swooping by and picking up this basket and carrying it away. And we'll just watch this basket as the angels carry it away farther and farther away off to the farthest corners of the universe, while they will transmute and recycle this energy and turn it into something loving and positive and nurturing and giving. So not only have you released this. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm so glad you were here. Yeah, Venus, the shower idea is a really good one. So you are literally releasing this and offering this energy to the universe. And it will transmute it and recycle it and turn it into something just so beautiful and giving. So not only are you releasing, you are also serving the universe by giving it something that it can use and turn into something beautiful and positive. Okay. Now that we've done that, I realize I want to do the cup of water. So we haven't done it yet. This is going to go to be like 2 hours long. It's amazing. I get carried away by those who don't know, because there's always so much more to do. So I want you to take a piece of scratch paper or a Post-it or whatever, or tear a little piece out of your journal. And every time you do this, you want to just do this for one thing that you are manifesting, okay? So I have a dollar amount I am manifesting for myself for my move to Hawaii. So, so I want you to write that down on this piece of paper. Okay. You're going to take your piece of paper, and I am going to put the glass of water right over it. Bye, Melissa. You taking off, dear? So putting the glass of water right over this. Now what I want you to do is I want you to rub your hands together. Take some deep breaths. And those who are new to energy work, this might be new for you. Other people who've done energy work before, this won't be new for you. But as you rub your hands together, take some deep breaths. And visualize light coming in from the crown of your head, all the way down through your arms and out through the palms of your hands. And you will feel your hands get warmer. So there's a constant stream of energy coming through the crown, down through your arms. And as you gather more energy in your palms, you can bring your palms apart, and you'll feel a little bit of a magnetic pull as more energy gathers within your palms. So let's get a nice circle of energy. And as you channel this energy, I want you to focus on what you wrote on that piece of paper, what you are manifesting. And feel the energy of that manifestation between your hands. And now what I want you to do is I want you to take your hands and put them around your glass and focus on that intention and that manifestation. Because water is such a conduit, such a powerful conduit of energy. So channel this energy, channel this manifestation. Fill this glass of water. It's always this or something better. So until you can feel or visualize that the glass is full of this energy. Usually a few minutes. Now what you can do is you can leave this, or you can overnight and drink it in the morning. You can drink it right now. And what you're doing is, as you drink this water now that is infused with all of this energy for your manifestation, you are allowing every single cell in your body to absorb this. This is so powerful. So cheers to 2018 and all of your manifestations. And you can even visualize this water just really being absorbed, this manifestation absorbing into every cell in your body. I'm drinking this kind of fast because I want to talk for you guys. Now, one of the really powerful things about today, not only is it January 1st, but we're a very powerful full moon as well. And this is very powerful manifesting energy too. So, yes, Allison, do that. And then you do want to drink it. So I would drink it in the morning. This is a great way. Allison is demonstrating to do this as a night meditation. Beautiful way to end the day and let this energy, I will do this again tonight, charge in the full moon energy. You don't always, you can do this any night. You don't have to do it just under a full moon or anything like that. But the full moon really amplifies this energy. So, and all of the energy we put into our manifestations for today. So, cheers. Okay. I wanted to drink mine fast because we are talking and just wrapping up. So I did want to show you that. And I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you for being here. I hope you had, I hope you learned a lot. Really got a lot of energy going from everyone. Thank you so much for participating. If you guys want to learn and talk about being a divine wayfinder and living your life purpose and your dream life and making that your reality in 2018, reach out to me because the early birds specials are only good until the end of this month. The VIP day in San Diego is January 24th, so that's only good for a couple of weeks. And you can get 9 months of support. So I'm so excited for this. It is the highest level apart from my VIP, apart from one-to-one, that you can work with me. So you get a lot of high-level support, which means incredible transformations and manifestations. So thank you so much. Feel free to reach out, PM me. And I'm so grateful for you. Happy, happy, happy New Year. And you are so welcome, Nicole. You are so welcome, Paulette. Thank you for being here. Oh yeah, Divine Wayfinder Mastermind includes a Hawaii retreat. So make sure you PM me. Hi, Ruth Anna. We are just finishing up. So this was nice and long, almost 2 hours. And shoot, I was going to do some more cards, but we've been almost 2 hours and I've got to go see my son. So you are so welcome, Nissa. You guys are all so wonderful and so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so welcome for all of my teachings. I'm so glad that they resonate so well. I love you all. Happy, happy New Year. I'll talk to y'all soon.